Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to be taking a look at a Firebase project which resembles the project that we are actually creating for building our chat application. And in this project it shows the database in its full complete version. So without anything further to do, let's take a look at this. So as of now we have our authentication section of our application completed, and we save the user's email, image, last seen, and name. But then for every user document, we also have a conversations collection for him. And conversations is just a name for chats, you could say. So you could replace it with chats if you think that would make your understanding better. So then each user has a conversation with another user. In this case, our user has a conversation with this user ID and this user ID. And these two documents save some information regarding the actual chat. So this conversation with this user saves the actual chat ID of where we could go and actually see all of the chat messages. We also store the image of the user that we are actually talking with. We store the last message in the actual chat conversation. We store the name of the user we are talking with, the timestamp of the last message, and the number of messages that we have not seen as of yet in this chat group. So to give you a better understanding of this, the way you can think about this is that this user 0503 has these attributes about himself saved, which is his name, email, image, and last seen. Then this user has a conversations collection which has information regarding what conversations this user is having and with whom are those conversations being done with. So in this case, this user is having conversations with two users. One is CEHP, which is this user, Tom. And then our user is also having a conversation with RH5Z, which is this user, Hussein. Then these documents inside of our conversation collection actually store some information regarding the actual conversation. And then the actual conversations are saved inside of another collection which stores conversations. And then each conversation has members, so the actual participants of the conversation. And then we have the actual messages that are sent. And these messages are in an array. And then each message is a map. And then each message contains the actual message, the ID of whoever sent the message, the timestamp of when the message was sent, and the text. Okay, so with this, we have a understanding of how the data is structured inside of Firestore. But before I end this video, the thing I'm going to show you is that how do we link these conversations with our users. So every time a new conversation is created, we'll have some automated logic inside of Firebase that I'll come to in the next video, where when a new conversation is started, all of the members that we have for that conversation get added a conversation to them. So if a conversation is started, which is NB0, and we have two members, it'll go to these two members and it'll go into their conversations collection, and then it'll create a new conversation there. And for the document, it'll input the ID of the other user that we're talking to. And for the chat ID, it'll actually input the actual chat that was created. And then we'll also save some other data regarding the user that is being talked to, which would be the image, and then the last message sent. And in the case that the conversation is just newly created, we won't have the last message, we won't have a timestamp, we won't have an unseen count. So now in the next video, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you a demonstration of how when a message or a new chat is created, how the data gets added to each of the users, and how when a new message is added to the actual conversation, that message gets copied over to our users, and why do we copy this message over. So with that, I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.